guys, and today we'll be continuing Serial Experiments Lain. Okay. Alright, last episode was called Girls Layer 2. So, just gotta keep them layers in there. I don't know. I think each episode, I think they're going up a layer. I don't know if it means... I don't know. I have no idea what it means, but... Okay, so... The main plot... There's two plot things that actually seem to have happened. One was... Lain's dad got her a computer, and I'm thinking he built it or is going to build it for her. I don't remember. I don't think he built it yet, but I think he's going to. And at a place called Siberia, which is like a type, it's like some sort of club. There's like a doppelganger of Lain there, but it's like the bad attitude version of Lain, or like, I don't know, it seems to be like a snobby Lain or something. So that's obviously not Lain, because Lain can barely communicate, it seems. So it's not her, obviously. And third is, it's not a drug. It's called Excella. It's like a robotic bug that you put in your body. It like speeds up the response of your brain to make everything seem that it's going faster. Well, it makes everything go slow, I think, but you're going fast, so I don't know. In Lain, I ended up killing a guy in the end. Accidentally, by saying, wherever you are always connected. Something like that. And he started crying and he blew his brains out. So, yeah, that's it. And Alice seems to be the only non-NPC of this entire show so far. Everyone else seems to be like an NPC. Alice seems to be the only normal person in this entire show so far. 3, 2, 1, what, bam. Okay, I gotta pay attention. There's gotta be some hints in this intro, right? Or opening. See, she has like attitude or tone, or she's actually seemed to have emotion right now. Look at, like, facial, like, there's like two lanes. Like, this is the one we have currently. Deadpan face all the time, and then we have the one that's like in the TV that has like emotions and like attitude. Okay. See, it is layer 3, okay.
What, are your parents away on vacation or something? I called the number you gave me, but no one answered the phone.
They're just out. I'm not lying.
No, I didn't say you were lying. It's just my job to ask. Don't worry, we're all through with you. All right, you're Lain.
Her parents suck, man. There's Alice, the only human in the entire show.
Can you ever forgive me? Are you okay, Lain?
Did it?
Are you all right now?
It didn't even seem to bother her.
What? What is it? Yes, Lain.
Alice?
I'll be...
Oh, Apple? Wait, what?
Alice, come on. We're going home.
What?
Lain.
Alice!
I'm sorry.
See?
I'm sorry, Lain.
The only non-NPC.
Okay?
Well, it's time for you to go home now too, huh?
Alice.
Oh. Dude, she's so cute. Everybody's out? The sister? Both parents? Guys. Whoa, weird camera shot. That's cool. I like that. That was cool. Oh, this is her room. Okay. Oh, it's all set up. It looked like the dad even cleaned like the desktop, or yeah, the desk, the top of the desk. A little cute shuffle walk. Oh, she fell asleep. Oh, it's light? Okay, so... What day is it? Saturday? She have no school? This is kind of like a huge house.
Good night, Navi.
Good night, Lain.
Our only friend. Well, I guess Alice. See, it's like an actual kind of... It's like a friend. It's more of a friend than her entire family is. Oh. She's so cute. Hey, cooking. Oh, running water. Oh, yeah. Well, it's already done. Okay. Is the mom gonna talk?
Don't you think it's embarrassing to oversleep and be late for school?
I'm sorry. Last night, Ma,
Hmm? What?
never mind. It's nothing.
Is this even reality? Look outside. Every time she leaves the house, this is what we see. It's so weird. Is it that weird guy from last episode? Was that a cigarette or a... Wait. Is that a gun or a camera? What?
I'm grossed out. Me too. Alice?
Oh, she's actually smiling.
But that's not all. If you see the Psyche simply as an upgraded processor, you lose sight of the whole picture. As a multi-purpose information terminal, navies have come into use all over the world, even with grade school children.
I mean, last night, we saw someone actually die right in front of us, but we're acting like it's something we saw in some kind of a horror movie or something.
I know we were there last night. I know what I saw, but it didn't seem real. I guess an out-of-body experience is the best description.
It was like that for me, too.
Hmm.
You know, maybe you should forget about it, Alice, and just not take it so seriously. No, that's not what I mean. It's just that it's strange that we can't take it seriously. Right, Lain?
What? Oh, sorry.
I don't think Lain even
Did
cares.
somebody send you a love letter?
What? No way!
No, I tell you, it's not.
Let us see.
Well, you don't even know what it is.
Come on, don't be a baby. Let me see it.
Stop that, Reika. Come on, give it back to her.
Ah.
What is that?
So,
What have we got here?
well,
It's kind of messed up. It just opened her stuff.
Talk about boring.
I knew it wasn't.
It's for her computer, or is she supposed to eat that thing? Oh, was that the thing that lit up that little red light? Is it a tracking device? The thing that we saw in the car when they were passing by? Is it a red light? Like, you know what I mean? Little...
Pashuke.
Pashuke? Is this Siberia? It don't look like it, but it sounds like it. Oh no, this is the Wired.
Currently discussing how to handle it. Now, as for your company,
I love kissing. Just kissing is enough to make me happy. Lain, why won't you
Oh yeah, what is that thing? Is it to be eaten or plugged in?
Hello, Lain. Lain has new mail.
Navi,
How's it going, Lain?
Her father? Oh, I thought the father was on TV.
Gotten used to your new Navi yet?
Yay, Dad. Let's go. I like the dad.
What's the matter? Is there something wrong?
Please, just normal conversation.
do you know what this is?
Okay, cool.
I have no idea.
I thought you'd know.
You just gonna leave?
I thought that you'd know, Daddy.
No.
Lain, I said I don't know.
There's those NPC conversations again. Dude, no wonder Lain is the way she is. What kind of conversation was that? Turn her like, I don't know, and then shut the door? Like, what? So it seems like he obviously does, the way he's... Okay, those supposed to be cameras? Unless them suckers are both smoking. Like, they have like a cigarette out of their mouth. But that doesn't make any sense. Okay. Why do you keep coming back here, Lain? Last time you here, a dude just blew his brains out. Is she trying to find her doppelganger?
Where you been lately? I haven't seen you around, and everyone's been looking for you, sweetie.
What do you...
Check you. You're really going for that little schoolgirl look, aren't you? How about another rave, huh? I'll leave the planning to you.
What?
You know what this is?
Why would kids know? Is it because kids are like more into technology? A what?
I don't believe it. No way. I've never seen one before.
Where in the world did you get it?
What exactly does it do?
You mean you don't know? If I installed that thing in here, I could have full access to the wire and do anything I want with it.
But I still don't understand how to use it. You don't know? Talk about Lain, man.
Wow.
Want to sell it? Can I buy it off you, huh? Can I?
No, it was given to her for a reason.
Abby, do you have?
I'm not sure. I think it's a Tachibana.
Means you've taken basic information at school, right? So you should.
Is he
know that
interested?
Abby's basic motherboard layout is right there in the textbook. You connect that opposite to the main processor. It intercepts the original online information and automatically manipulates it on its own. Using it's almost as easy as building a model kit. Just avoid static electricity.
Yep, that is true.
I remember seeing you once. You were in the wire.
Oh.
Saw me? Logged on the wire?
You were different. Nothing like the way you seem now.
See? That's what I was saying in the opening.
About taking on
The Lain in the Wired has personality.
the real world, it's pretty much expected, but yours are like total opposites.
Yeah, 100%.
And weren't you also in the club at the same time when those stupid shootings happened? So what are you planning to do now? Go out on a date with me.
Moron.
Bruh, really?
But not like you are now. I want the wild Lane. I'm only kidding, girlfriend. But hey, if you ever feel like going out sometime,
Wow.
What you talking about?
Mew Mew, chill out.
Mew Mew?
You're just jealous.
Jealous? Jealous, right.
Okay. Dude, I love the interactions in this show. It's so weird. Oh, Lane's sister. Okay. They're not watching Lane's sister, they're just watching Lain.
Can I help you?
That's sus.
Are you here to see someone? Who are you looking for?
Just keep walking and don't turn back.
That's what that...
At all, understand?
I'll call the police. Who the hell are you?
You're literally at her house, bro.
Go ahead. But what could you possibly say to them when they're not even here?
What is on your face? What the heck is going on?
Hey, hold on.
Bro, I don't even know Lane's sister. Oh, I thought they were gonna kill her or something. Okay.
Mom, if they show up again, you should call the cops. Are you listening? Mom!
Okay, so it's not... Okay, so that's good to know. I thought everyone was just being, like, bad to Lain. Lane's sister, the mom doesn't seem to care at all either. So that's good to know. Oh, the static electricity? Is that why she's, like, in no clothing?
What are you doing?
I mean, unless she's just chilling.
You dress like that.
How does she know what she's doing? Oh, she's reading a book. Okay.
Static electricity. They say the only way to really prevent it is to take your clothes off.
Yeah, I guess.
You gotta be kidding.
Welcome home, big sister.
Okay. Do you see what I'm talking about? What the heck was that? I'm still waiting for that moment in the show where I'm like, okay. It hasn't happened yet. I'm genuinely... I'm even more confused. Because Lain got a chip. Doesn't seem to... Like... Why does she have it? Who gave it to her? Her dad doesn't know, even though he was acting weird like he does know, but he's not going to tell her? Like, I don't understand that. And then, like, some men in black with, like, face implants or, like, some recon technology. What the? I don't know. And they're obviously looking for Lain because they were watching her when she walked by. Wait, were they trying to get that chip? The chip that she had? There is one thing I'm happy about. I was, like, spot on when it came to the opening. If you actually pay attention to the opening, the Lain in reality is like mute everything. But when you see Lain in all of the monitors or TVs or whatnot, she's being like sassy and she has like emotion and she's like she has like personality. But when you see Lain in reality, she's walking around like she's an NPC. So, okay, but that doesn't really explain at all. What about the other Lain that was like in the Siberia? Like, that was in reality. And it doesn't really seem like Lain's even knows what, like, everyone keeps mentioning to Lain, like, oh, you were so crazy the other day, or like all this. She doesn't seem to even know what they're talking about. So does Lain have like split personality disorder, or is it another person entirely, or like, I have no idea. Another good thing is we found out that the mom, she's just a bad mom overall. Because she's not nice to Lain, or Lain's big sister. Because she straight up ignored Lain's sister when she was like asking to call the cops or something if they come again. She didn't even like reply. So she's just terrible. I don't understand. Why is the mom so bad? I mean, the dad seems to... I don't know. The dad seems to at least try to care, but then once the people actually... someone talks to him, he's like, okay, this is enough interactions, I'm out. Like, it seems like he has, like, a set amount of dialogue per day, and once you go past it, he just doesn't care, and he just kind of dips. Like, the first time when Lain was asking him to, like, basically hinting at that I need a better computer, he was like, what do you need it for? And, like, he said, like, another line, and then he just started laughing, and, like, on his computer, like, completely shut out Lain. Like, he's not at all paying attention. And then here, too, Lain's dad stopped by to, like, see what she's doing. Okay, so the thing... Okay. It's the title of the episode, Psyche. So this thing is called a Pashuke. Okay. Okay, so the Pashuke seems to give you like limitless access to the wired and just such a small chip, so it must be some type of like hacking device that like breaks through barriers or something, because it doesn't seem like it actually holds much information for like you to be able to do anything like that. So it just seems to like it must bypass all barriers. That's probably the best way, or that's probably the best thing I could come up with, because that's what it makes it seem like it can do. It can basically, you can do anything on the wired, so it must just unblock all information and all barriers so you can access everything. What I guess it can do. Yeah, once again, Lain's parents are just terrible, because it was like at night. First of all, they're gone for whatever reason, and I guess the sister's gone too. She's calling from a police station, and they're not even answering. Terrible. And it seems like Lain is becoming more, not attached to the Navi, but more like interacting with it, because Navi like talked to her, and she actually seems to enjoy it, because if you haven't noticed, everyone so far that we've seen, besides I guess Tado and Mew Mew, well, Mew Mew didn't really communicate. Tado kind of talked to her, but like not like person to person, more like he was wanting things out of her. But Alice seems to be so far the only person we have seen who seems to look at Lain as an actual person. Or I mean, the others might, but I don't know, because it really just feels like everyone's a computer. The way they talk, it's just so weird. So besides Alice and Navi seem to be the only people that actually like communicate with Lain. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of the vibe I'm getting. So she might slowly be getting more into computers, because now she has a Pashuke, which, okay, it's one of two things. One, those weird men in black are trying to retrieve the Pashuke that for some reason she ends up having. Someone gave it to her, and I can't think of who. Like, guys, I don't know. I'm getting this feeling that I'm just like almost too stupid to understand what's going on. Like, there has to be a story here, right? I know I'm only on episode 3, but I have never had this happen, this feeling. I am 3 episodes in. I have finished 3 episodes. And I feel like episode by episode, I'm getting more confused on what's going on. Okay, a couple other things I found out was a entity or a group called the Knights are making Excella in mass production. I think supposedly these Knights are behind it. And we heard some person like in the Wired say that she sees a red and green little person in her room, and she starts screaming. So I'm assuming she's on the Excella, maybe. I literally never had this feeling. Okay, it's like on the tip of my tongue. It feels like I just don't understand it, but I feel like I'm so close to, in a weird way. Like, something is going on with Lain. I just don't get it. Like, she barely mentioned that she wants a new computer. And her dad barely seemed to understand, or barely seemed to have listened. But then out of nowhere, Lain gets top of the line technology, like, for her computer. Like, she gets the best of the best equipment for just simply wanting to chat with a friend. But I could see that being normal if maybe, like, the parents acted normal and actually seemed to love Lain, but they don't. And the mom doesn't even talk to Lain. And the dad barely seems to care. And I think the sister maybe said, like, 2 words mentioning, is your imaginary friend here? And that's, like, the only dialogue her family's ever talked to her. So it's like, I just don't get it. So she has top of the line technology, and now she has a Pashuke, which gives her like unlimited access like limitless access to the wired. I keep wanting to say deep web. Like, you know when she's in school or like, okay, man, this is so weird. Okay, like, it feels like the only time Lain is comfortable is either in two scenarios. She's with Alice or with Navi. And it seems like anytime she ever leaves her room, it becomes like a Twilight Zone. Like, she leaves the house, it's pitch white with like weird like purpley like, I don't even know, and all you hear is like noise from the power lines. It's like blaring, like the lights. It just seems so uncomfortable. Like, you don't want to go outside almost. And it just seems like, and then she's having like people in her head telling her to like basically kill herself and just like live in the wire or the wired. But it's like, it feels like she's being almost pushed towards that, but not really, because we haven't really had anyone really, well, only people we've had push her so far is dead people, which is kind of weird. So, well, she barely mentions wanting a computer, and I'm guessing it's her dad who got her the computer, because that's the only person she talked to about it. And the next day she got like top of the line computer stuff. So it's like too many things are lining up for this. Like, best computer, she barely mentions one. Oh, I see. The day before, she's like, I don't even know what a phone is. Like, it doesn't even seem like she knew what a calculator was. Like, straight up boomer status. Then the next day she gets top of the line computer stuff, and the day after that and the next day she got a Pushuke, which gives her limitless access to the wired. So it's like, is it Chisa, who is like the girl who killed herself in the first episode? Is it somehow her pushing Lain into killing herself? Or something? I mean, is that what's going on? Is that why Chisa ended up killing herself? Because whatever's happening to Lain is what happened to her. And after they pushed her to suicide, they moved on to Lain. You know what I mean? Because Chisa seemed to have a lot of the same similarities to Lain, in the where it seemed like she's quiet probably and didn't communicate very much with people. And then the technology got pushed on her, and then she ended up killing herself. And maybe now Lane's the next target? And that's where there's like men in black there, like watching her? It's either that or they're trying to find the Pushuke. Pushuke? That, I don't know how to say, I think it's Pushuke. That she got somehow for whatever reason. And then, okay, we had that weird scene at the end where Lain was like, haha, welcome home, big sister. And like, okay. See, it's weird, because once again...
They say the only way to really prevent
Okay, I'm gonna watch this again real quick.
Why are you dressed like that? It's for static electricity. They say the only way to really prevent it is to take your clothes off.
Huh? You gotta be kidding.
Welcome home, big sister.
Okay, see... Okay, there's like multiple things here. One is she's showing some personality. I don't know. I just don't. I don't honestly. It's either I'm looking way too much into this. There's no actual story to this, or there is, and it's extremely hard to understand. Because every time I'm like, okay, I'm about to watch the show, it's gonna start making sense, but it doesn't. I'm 3 in now. It's not making sense. But she does seem to be showing more emotion when it has to do with technology. Technology and Alice. So far, that's the only time I've seen her actually show like any sort. Even when the dude killed himself right in front of her, she didn't seem to like care. And another thing, I didn't really mention this too much, but the guy that killed himself last episode in front of Lain, it seemed that he knew her for one, and two, it seemed like he was almost scared of her. Because he started crying and then blew his brains out after Lain said, wherever you are always connected. Something around those lines. That's what she said, and then he killed himself. Why did she say that? You know what I mean? Like, why did she even say that? Like, if a dude has a gun and he's like freaking out, you just gonna say, wherever you are, you're always connected? Like, what? And then he kills himself? I guess nothing we learned is Lain's in 8th grade. So, I mean, that's something. Man. I guess I'm gonna end it here. This is really interesting, and I am loving it. It may not seem like I am, because it just seems like I'm confused, and I got this face on my face most of the time. Because it's like I'm confused, and I really don't understand what's happening, and I really don't. And honestly, you guys listening to me right now, you're probably like, this sucker does not know what he's talking about. And that's probably what's happening. Because I'm not... I don't know how you can understand what's going on. Because it doesn't seem to make much sense. Yeah, alright, well, I guess I'm in here. I hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.